Hey guys, welcome to the stream. We have the semi-finals of the loser bracket today. So supposed to be a cracker, and I have my co-caster Indian Condor with me again. So yeah,
Hello.
yeah. Hey man, how are you? So yeah. Anyway, we have the semi-finals of the loser bracket. Let me just open up the brackets here. So as it says, it is between Stackers X and Team Agent. And yeah, so should be a very interesting game, of course. We've got Morty on one side, we've got Doomstar on the other side. And I mean, the way they've come through the tournament, I mean, I have seen, the guys from Agent improving quite a lot. Stackers, unfortunately, I wasn't very familiar with the level of play that they were at earlier. Morty, of course, is extremely good, but yeah, I mean, Blah play, I believe he's about 1500 ego. So yeah, and apart from that, we've got Instagram in their team as well. So hopefully, looking forward to some sort of YOLO play from him again. I mean, like Indian side yesterday. So yeah, should be interesting. And we have the Civ draft as well. So let's just get to that. And yeah, give me a second. And yeah, okay. So I have the Civ draft in front of me. On the left, we have Morty, who is the captain of Stackers X, and on the right, we have Doomstar playing for Team Agent. I assume he's playing as the captain. So yeah, Morty versus Doomstar, and let me just fast forward the entire thing so we can take a look at that. Meanwhile, let me just announce the home maps as well. So wait, what the hell? Where are the home maps? Ah, okay. So we've got
Yeah,
Team Islands and Golden Pit as the home maps for Stackers, and agents have picked Hideout and 4 Lakes. I am
these are the
slightly
same maps as yesterday, right?
apparently so, yeah. So
Yeah,
hopefully it
they are the
wasn't.
same maps as
Yeah, so
yesterday.
hopefully so it. I mean, it's not just a copy paste thing where whoever posted. I believe. Yeah. So this hasn't been posted actually. Bomberman sent them to me through the
Ah,
DM.
so but they're eerily similar to yesterday's drafts because
Yeah, yeah,
replace stackers with archivers. No, wait, no, Golden Pit and Four Lakes are switched around. Okay, my
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, but I mean, apart from that, same maps pretty much. And I am
Yeah,
actually quite shocked that agents haven't gone for arena, since Doomstar's a bit of an arena clown. So I mean, fair enough, they've got hideout, but yeah, should be interesting. And this, by the way, is being played on the new patch. So, whatever balance changes were included with the Lords of the West DLC, etc. Okay, they banned Arena, right. So this, of course, includes the new patch, the balance changes and everything, because, of course, Microsoft had to release another hotfix slash patch, which meant that, these guys could not, unfortunately, play on the patch that, the rest of the tournament was played on. So yeah, going forward, the semi-finals of this, the finals of the loser bracket, and the finals, the actual finals of the Sultans Cup will be played on the new patch. Of course, we will not be allowing the new civs, so there is that. But whatever balance changes were included with the new patch, they will be here. So yeah, anyways, let's get to the civs now. So okay, so Morty has banned Indians. After that, Doomstar has banned Saracens and Mongols. Saracens, I mean,
yeah. These two bands are pretty funny because they're target bands. Saracens and Mongols are CSK Blue Wolves' favorite sets.
no, but CSK Blue
Wait,
Wolves does
CSK Blue
not.
Wolves have been playing. Oh, this is the wrong stackers. Then Saracens and Mongols is a weird band then. I thought these were
Yeah,
target bands.
yeah, exactly. So, and especially with the fact that Saracens don't even have the building archer building bonus thing or whatever, so they aren't as deadly as they were earlier.
I don't remember Stackers X ever using Saracens and Mongols in any deadly way. It was always the other Stackers team.
Yeah, so I mean,
Alright, maybe they were just comfortable for the. Yeah, don't start saying I'm too loud. Is there any way to adjust the volume?
yeah, yeah, I am doing that, so should be better now. And by the way, the
Alright.
command is casters, as it says so in the title of the Twitch video, so or the Twitch stream. Anyway, yeah, so we've got Saracens and Mongols being banned by Agent, and finally, Stackers X have banned Goths. So, uh,
These are like preference bands. These look like preference bands, to be honest. Like
uh,
they just don't want to play against them.
yeah, I mean, makes sense, but I haven't
I
actually
mean,
seen anybody play Goths. during the tournament. Maybe, somebody might have played. I can't remember right now, but I mean, I don't remember Goths
Yeah,
ever
they did
making an
that one
impact.
game when that I think it was Chaman Bahas steamrolled those guys in an arena Goths strat.
Okay, okay. So, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but anyway, I think Saracens they didn't want to face on Hideout, that is Doomster's team,
hmm,
Agents.
hmm,
But yeah, they look like preference fans, to be very honest with you.
possibly, yeah. And okay, so after that, the guest gets the first pick. I think the first two picks, yeah. So we've got agents who've got Britons and Mayans. Man,
Obvious picks.
yeah. So two of the best archers in the game they've got, and on the other side, then Morty has picked Franks and Khmer. Of course, Franks seem to have been stolen, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
they've picked Franks, Khmer, and Vikings. Khmer, of course, pretty versatile. And Vikings can be pretty deadly on
No,
team
no, what I
islands.
would like to note is that they chose Persians as their first pockets of
Yeah,
agents.
yeah.
They went Britain Lions, then Frank Square, and then Persians Ethiopians. They
Uh,
still got Lithuanians at the end, so I guess it's not so bad. But yeah, Persians maybe you could have pulled down a little lower in the draft. Especially, I mean, they picked it for 4 legs, but
Possibly, yeah.
Lithuanians are better on 4 legs.
Yeah, but I mean, like I was saying, there's this concept of stealing an opponent's save, right? So maybe they just, wanted to go for a safe pick, and then maybe later on, if they were left out with a very good pocket save, they could just steal it if they wanted to. So yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Nitro saying in the chat,
Vikings.
agent stole Franks later on. So
Yeah. So
and
Vikings Vietnamese from Monty, very good safe picks, and then they seem to have randomed into Burmese,
yeah, I think they
which is
just timed
lucky
out
if you
the
ask.
selection. Yeah. So
Which
yeah,
is lucky if you ask. Because Burmese is good on hideout.
yeah, Burmese is extremely dangerous.
So
If
with
you
new
can get to.
patch, it's the new patch. No,
Uh,
they're not so good on hideout anymore.
but I mean, the Arambai can still take down walls pretty easily, right? I mean,
Yeah,
good
but they're
walls.
better in this game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I mean, fair enough. Let's see what they decide to do with that. So, yeah, anyways, agents then have Lithuanians, Byzantines, and Cumans. So, Cumans, again, can be pretty nice on hideout with the second TC in feudal. Maybe if they go for some sort of a siege push in feudal, I don't know. Let's see. But I mean, for agent, it's usually Bomberman who plays the pocket. So I haven't actually seen Bomberman going for any sort of a YOLO strat with any siege rush in feudal age. So yeah, let's see. And finally, yeah. So like you mentioned, they've got Burmese, Japanese, and Huns over here. So pretty standard civs. Japanese, of course, can be pretty nice on 4 legs with the higher HP fishing ships. Plus the fact that their eco breedings cost half wood. So yeah, I mean maybe one more mill if they wanted to drop, because we did see this right where I think it was Attila or somebody else who made docks on Serengeti or something,
That
and
was a very weird game.
yeah,
That was a very, very weird game.
yeah. So anyways, we've got Japanese Huns for stackers, and then on the other side, Portuguese, Koreans, and Italians. Portuguese again,
Yeah, okay.
with team islands
So
makes a lot
basically,
of
it
sense.
looks like they went for humans for hideout. Portuguese, Koreans, Italians gave them team islands basically.
Hmm.
But it looks like Morty's chosen Japanese Huns as better 4 leg civs, to be honest.
Hmm. Makes sense.
Yeah, they're looking at the maps and then choosing their civs accordingly.
Yeah.
I would say one mistake. Whose map was Team Islands?
Team
Yeah,
islands is
Stackers' home map
stackers.
was Team
Yeah.
Islands.
Yeah.
So letting go of Portuguese, Koreans, Italians, they have Vikings though. So there is that.
Yeah. But I
Yeah,
mean,
they did eventually steal Italians, which
I
I
mean,
guess was part of their plan.
yeah, I mean, but the thing with Vikings again is that you have to get to Castle Age very quickly and start spamming your longboats, right? So there won't be any sort of support from the pocket player. Assuming Vikings is playing as the pocket, you won't get any support from the Vikings player in Feudal Age, right? Unless he goes for galleys, which is usually not recommended since the opponent will have their own fire galleys. So, yeah, anyways, let's see. And after that, we've got, okay, which side were we talking? So,
We finished Portuguese, Koreans, Italians. Now we'll go to Aztecs, Malay, Chinese.
yeah, so Aztecs, Malay, and Chinese. Nitro, I don't
Aztecs
know.
for gold.
Yeah,
Malay
yeah,
for 4 leg.
yeah.
Chinese for oh wait, it's the same civ composition. Chinese Inca Sultans on Golden Pit.
Oh, they do have
Is
Teutons.
common
Right.
that?
Sorry?
Is this a common strat in Golden Pit? Chinese Incas, Sultans, but I guess they'll put Aztecs instead of Incas, to be honest. Oh, yeah, because they'll give Instagram Incas for his Noble Rush.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what he likes.
Yeah, makes sense. Hopefully we actually get to see that. So, what is really popular? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just looking at the chat and there's some stuff being said by Nitro. I don't know what he's talking about, honestly.
That is Nitro making his classic jokes.
Yeah, that is.
Moving on, we have agents speaking Berber, Spanish, and Slavs. Berbers, fantastic on Golden Pits. Spanish and Slavs, very good hideout civs.
Yeah.
I
mean,
yeah, good civs, good overall.
And okay, so after that we've got Magyars, Teutons, as you mentioned, Celts, and Turks.
Yeah.
So Magyars, Teutons, of course, with their.
Magyars is a good pocket civ, as usual.
Yeah. So plus the fact that they can go with their man-at-arms and they can be deadly. Same thing with the Japanese, right? You go man-at-arms into archers or whatever. That can be really dangerous. With Magyars, people, I mean, they don't go for man-at-arms into scouts, but if somebody wanted to do that, it would be pretty effective. Assuming they could actually get to that composition. But yeah, anyway, and Malians, Tatars.
Yeah, Tatars for hideout looks like it, but then you can put Tatars Slavs. I don't know what the Tatars plan is, to be honest, because it's either Slavs or Tatars. So I guess Slavs is just like Tatars so late is honestly quite questionable because it should have gone earlier, especially from Morty's side, because Morty will definitely be able to use Tatars better.
That's basically their last pick that they've gone for, right? Because
Yeah.
so the decision would have been between.
It went so late. I mean, especially with Morty on the other side, I expected like Tatars to be higher up.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then Italians, of course, a very good landing save, very good four leg save.
Right, yeah.
Now let's look at the steals because there are some 200 IQ players going around over here.
Yeah, so the host gets the first steal, and what Morty has done is just taken Italians from Agent. And then what Doomster has done in return is basically steal Franks.
Taken Franks.
Yeah.
So basically, they've taken away one of their better pocket saves. And if you look at Morty's draft right now,
yes,
I see Magyar, I see Hans, I see Teutons. That's 3 pocket saves. Sure, you have 3 pocket saves, but then you have Franks on the other side, you have Lithuanians, you have Persians, you have Cumans, you have Slavs, you have Berbers.
You even have Spanish,
so, yeah,
which can go for Paladins.
Smart play taking away Franks from them. Yeah. But then again, they gave away a civ on Team Islands, that is Italians. They have so basically Italians, Vikings for Team Islands if we get there.
Right.
So, yeah, very good players with the steals, of course. But now I'm looking at Morty's team's Arabia, and I'm like, what will they play on Arabia? Vietnamese? And then Incas?
I think they can go for... yeah. That is pretty interesting. I think Incas, yeah, just makes sense on Arabia. Maybe, I don't know, Magyars. And... or like you said, Huns. And yeah, after that, it's looking pretty interesting. Maybe, I think they'll just go for Vietnamese in the first game. So
yeah, I think Vietnamese, Incas, Huns would be what I would do, but depends on what Morty decides.
So yeah, anyways, we have the game loaded. So let me just change the overlay. And yeah, so okay, I've paused at 2 seconds. Let me know once you're ready.
I'm at 4 seconds.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So let's go live in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we've got Bomberman who's playing as the Franks. So the civ that they stole, just a few seconds ago, and Bomberman is playing as Franks. We've got Doomstar on one side playing as the Britons, and finally on the other side we have Attila Chewingham who's playing as the Mayans. So
yeah, I guess this was a massive mistake from Morty. Like, how do you allow Britons and Mayans together? It's just like. Yeah. It's weird, man. It's a weird draft. And then they went for Stackers. Morty went for Vietnamese flank. He is matched up against Attila. And we have they playing as the Magyars. And one very weird civ on the flank. Instagram is playing the Teutons.
What? Honestly, I'm pretty shocked here that Instagram is playing as the Teutons because Teutons can be pretty nice on hideout.
Do we have a douche incoming?
I think a tower rush is more Instagram style. I don't expect him, or rather, I don't expect Instagram to be able to pull off a douche properly. So I mean, he would basically be out of the game in the first 15 minutes if he went for a douche. So honestly, I just expect some sort of a standard play by him. And
Now, once
Morty,
again, I come back to the same point. You had three pocket saves, and you used two of them in
yes,
one game.
yes, exactly. That is what I was about to talk. And anyway, we've got Morty who is playing as the Vietnamese. So Morty usually goes for his aggressive games, regardless, of whatever serve he's got. But now that he's playing as the Vietnamese, he's already moving forward. So let's see if Attila does have his all his goats slash sheep safe, and he's going
Yeah.
for the bear in front. Which I mean, of course, it makes sense even under normal circumstances. But man, just look at this stupid pathing. This villager is having to fucking walk around the house, and but fair enough. I mean, he's playing as a Mayan, so he has room. And
Oh yeah, I discounted that they had Khmer. I just completely forgot they had Khmer.
And let's see what Morty decides to do here. I mean, he's already quite forward. He can already see the TC location since he's playing as the Vietnamese.
Oh,
And
Scout lost. Doomstar lost his Scout.
what?
And Instagram. How did that happen? There's no HP lost on Instagram Scout. Oh, that was double. Blaplay and Instagram killed Doomstar Scout.
Yeah, and meanwhile, yeah, Blapley has already named one of Doomstar's boars. But I mean, if Doomstar Scout was doubled, neither of the scouts actually lost any HP. And oh, Blapley is unable to pull off the lane. So the boar runs back. And is Morty going for any sort of a aim now? Wait, where is Attila's second boar?
It's
Okay,
behind his
yeah,
base.
so safe enough, I guess. Uh, okay, so Doomster saying he was laming when the scouts came. Ah, okay, makes sense. So Doomster was actually laming Instagram over here, and instead he ended up losing both of his scouts. And
We might be seeing a douche.
yeah, you actually
We are seeing
called
a
it.
douche.
Yep, you called it. Wait, how many villagers does Instagram have at this point? So we've got Instagram at 15 villagers. And of course, Morty. Wait, it's Blapley who is pointing out the TC location. And of course, since Doomster has lost his scout, he does not know that a douche is incoming. Although he should see it now. Yeah, there we go. And oh man, Doomster can actually just garrison his villager. Wait, what?
What's happening? What's happening? Look, you don't want to garrison your villagers against a Teuton TC because Teuton TCs can garrison more villagers.
No. The thing is, if you can garrison before, yeah, I mean, this is what I was talking about. But unfortunately, he had enough villagers to, place the TC foundation without it getting sniped by.
This fight is going to get messy.
Oh man. And you know what? Genuinely, to be honest, even if Instagram's douche fails at this point, stackers already have a massive advantage due to the fact that Doomster is wasting all his time fighting with his villagers.
I don't know, man. It's basically Instagram is killing himself for Doomster.
No. Doomster's already lost 3 villagers.
Yeah, we have equal will losses on both sides. Oh, that's one more on Doomster's side. Yeah, I mean, the Teuton TC is dangerous because it can garrison more builds.
Exactly.
But Instagram is not creating any more builds in TC right now. Doomster is continuing to create builds. Yeah, that's going to be stressful on that side.
The thing is, Instagram does not have the food to queue another villager.
Oh, he doesn't even, there's nobody in food. By the way, Morty is going for a rush. Or it might be a Metadown play. It is a Metadown play, my bad.
Wait. Okay, so hasn't gone forward yet. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I found the militia. But I mean, like I just said,
Instagram forgot to build a mill. That's the problem. You see 6 villagers just randomly, 5 villagers, sorry, just doing something.
I mean, the issue is that they don't have, or rather, Instagram does not have any villagers to or rather, any buildings to deposit his resources. Does he even have a lumber
that's
camp?
what. I think he's running to Blaplay's TC to deposit so that he can start
Exactly.
trading
Oh
well.
man. And Doomster will lose his villagers. Where is he sending them now? So at this point, Doomster is still on 23 villagers, which isn't that bad.
Yeah. Now, basically, what the entire goal was to delay Doomster.
Yeah.
But really, what you should be worrying about is Mayans having double range with faster working ranges.
But you know what? In this position, I honestly think if Morty had played as the pocket, it would have made a lot of
That's a
sense.
very bad move. Okay, oh, there's only one villager, so Morty got lucky. Morty got really lucky. But he lost his scout.
Yeah, so Morty lost his scout and Atila's trying to quick wall this. Oh man. Yeah, but Atila's lost all his gold control right now. I mean, his map is safe enough.
Back at Doomster area, I think we are having a redouche, or are they moving towards Bomberman for pushing him? He's moving towards Bomb. No, wait, what's happening?
Are we going to see a will fight now?
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, so he is going for a will fight.
Attila managed to save all his villagers, but he is pushed off gold, so that means his archer production is going to hurt. Oh yeah, Attila's golds are in terrible places. His one neutral gold is completely open and the other neutral gold is outside the base now.
But I mean, even apart from this, the fact that he's got his main gold at the back. Oh, what the hell? Attila just deleted his mill. I think that was a mistake.
His mill.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake. He was trying to delete the palace.
These meltdowns will be dealt with, after which you'll be able to get more archers out. Back at Doomster's base, Doomster's trying to be called to prevent a redouche. Instagram managed to send his bills into Doomster's TC.
Wait, what? So he lost all of them?
No, a few of them.
Ah, okay, yeah. This one.
I don't know Instagram's game plan right now. It's very weird. Doomster's in feudal age.
I mean, the thing is, Doomster is in feudal age, and I mean, he has sort of managed to wall up pretty much, except for this hole where Blaple has just entered, and
yeah. And now with Morty's base. Okay, the scouts are in. How many wills did he lose? 2. He lost 2 wills to a scout raid from Bomberman.
So Instagram is going towards Bomberman's base now.
Yeah, he probably decided to do Shin because largely.
But I mean, at this point, it does not make sense to go towards Bomberman because Bomberman should have.
I mean, having a redouche happen is pretty massive, man. It can really, because of all these farms, how many farms will be denied, can stop his castle age, and that is if he manages to get it up.
I honestly doubt he'll be able to because Bomberman is pretty much walled up. There's a small gap over here between the house and the tree line.
He's completely open if Instagram goes through now.
I mean, but the thing is, we've got Bomberman who already has like 5 scouts. He lost one to Morty's archers, but he still got 4 scouts, and he can just send them back to his own base. So I don't see Instagram being able to.
Will it deny a douche? What is Instagram doing? He's not. Oh, he douches there. That's a bad douche. That's a terrible douche.
Yeah, and Bomberman is bringing his scouts back. Morty is not even going towards Attila at this point. So Attila can basically just go
he has archers out, but he's worried about the scout, and they're just passing, which is the 2 spears. That's right. Yeah, man. I think Attila will snowball over here. Mayans, he should honestly just go 3 ranges. Faster ranges. It's just so powerful.
I mean, honestly, the fact that, Instagram has caused so much chaos over here. So Bomberman's also lost, I think, 1 will over here.
Doomster already has 6 archers out, man. That chaos is not enough. Especially with this terrible douche.
Yeah. So... Okay, Nitro saying Bomber overreacted. I think he did do the right thing. It's
no. Nitro's right.
Yeah, I mean
he's like in a terrible place.
Yeah, definitely. I mean the Nitro talking about the tower definitely makes sense. That tower was not required. Unfortunately, I believe he might have lost some stone.
I wanted to look at Instagram's little mining camp right now in Blaple's base. Meanwhile, we have a fight happening between Morty and Attila.
Yeah, so Morty's got his skirms, he's got fletching on them, and on his archers.
Doomster is moving out. This is a danger. Doomster is moving out to Blaple.
Yeah, and Blaple, should be able to click up to Castle Age in about 30-40 seconds. So I honestly doubt, these archers will be able to do enough, especially, considering the fact that Blapple is completely walled up.
Let's see how many will picks he gets over here.
I actually doubt he'll get any will picks over here.
Morty's little army wiped out in front of Bomberman's base. Morty is continuing to pressure, but he's keep creating skirmishers.
Yeah, so Morty's got 5 skirms and just 2 archers at this point. Compare that to Attila, who's got 9 archers. We've got Doomster with 12 archers. So, I mean...
pushing, but Blapley will click up to castle very soon.
Yeah, I believe he already has. So...
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so Blapley has clicked up. Doomster might be able to get maybe one villager.
Don't lose your villagers. Don't lose your villagers. These losing villagers. That's one we lost. And Gate Foundation is a weak right now, so Gate Foundation don't even make sense.
And okay, so Blapley is making a tower. Man, unfortunately, I mean, I guess Instagram is just completely out of this game because he's got 14 villagers.
Instagram basically decided to take himself out of the game. He just did Rubenstock for this, which is probably what he wanted to copy.
Yeah.
Rubenstock pushes somebody, takes good resources, and then pushes his base over there. Of course, he goes for redouches, but he still takes good resources. He needs to be present with army, and it doesn't look like Instagram is going to be present with army at all.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, even just making a little bit of skirmishers would have kept Doomster busy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even if you can't afford any...
He deleted the CC again. Oh no.
Wait, what?
Oh
no. No, this is just stupid, man. Bomberman is sending all his farmers to try and deny the TC. Unfortunately, they are hitting the TC and not the villagers.
And Morty is once again tickling his army all the way to Bomberman's base. What is this game? And Doomster's in Loveless base.
Ah, okay.
Look at Doomster's mass. That's what Britons can do.
Yeah, exactly. But Blapley has just hit the Castle Age. He has finished researching Bloodline, so we should be seeing, some knights coming out very soon.
He only has the first armor upgrade though. Yeah, we're not even researching it right now. Instagram has 9 wills.
Bomberman has managed to stop the TC from coming up, but then we have Morty now who's entering Bomberman's base. Honestly, I doubt...
Bomberman just ignore the TC now. Oh yeah, Morty's in. That'll be a couple of wills. No, it's only one will.
And okay, so Instagram does not have the stone to drop another TC. He has a bunch of...
Instagram has 5 wills, but he's on the west side of the map. I do not know what he's doing. He's just having this little migration story. He doesn't have a TC. He doesn't have a single building. He has 3 houses on the map.
I mean, he has 5 people who do have some stone in their hands. But...
Oh yeah, wait. He doesn't have a mining camp. He doesn't have a lumber camp there. Or in the castle age as well, but Attila moves back as soon as he sees the castle age.
Yeah, but he's just about to reach the castle age, so he should be getting, crossbows plus Botkin pretty soon. How many ranges is he on right now? Okay, so
Doomster's getting armor and then market. So yeah, Doomster's going 1 TC. I think 3 ranges will be seen soon, maybe even 4. Blabla is nice, and this might be a big fight for Morty if they can see this.
Yeah.
Blabla loses them though. Blabla does not see them anymore. Oh wait, can he track them?
Yeah, I think he can see them.
Okay, fine. Yeah, this is how you'll get caught out.
Yeah, so I expect most of them to die, unfortunately.
Nice.
And I mean, at this point, even considering the fact that Morty is a way better player than Attila, Morty is about to lose his entire boss war.
Okay, so I think Bomber is overreacting over here because look at the amount of idle farms that he has for 6 crossbows.
I mean, his issue is that he's not in Castle Age yet, right? He's still got about half a minute to go.
God, that's very late for Pocket. Yeah, Doomster's entire army just got mopped up and then moving to Doomster now.
And,
but Doomster has so many more.
Yeah, but the issue is that these guys are still outside his base. I mean, he does not have walls, so...
But like, he's open as hell, man.
I mean, the gate does not matter because everything else is open anyway.
Oh god, will Doomster lose this entire army?
No. He just got his crossbow upgrade.
Crossbow.
He has enough
Crossbow. And
places.
don't no. Crossbow still not there. Blapley will lose this entire army. He
Yeah.
needs +2 here. Blapley, man, you
Oh
need
man.
+2.
And okay, so we now have Doomster on
Oh,
3
by the way,
artillery.
Attila is inside. There's so much happening. Attila is inside Morty's base. It
So
looks pretty even, to be honest.
Attila's inside Bomberman's base as well, by the way. He's got a few crossbows over there, which he is now rightly sending, I believe, towards Morty's base. Or might be even towards Blapley. I don't know at this point. Man, what the hell?
Yeah, Doomster will move out now. That's a good crossbow, mass 21 crossbows. He still does not have +2. To be fair, Bomberman doesn't have any cab upgrades yet. Oh, Instagram got a TC up. Lucky for him.
Wait. Oh man, he managed to do that. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, but unfortunately, he's still in the Dark Age. And he's not collecting any food, which means he's not going to add any more villagers. But he
Okay,
has.
but look at the will count. 147 to 101. Instagram not being in this game is such a massive blow to stackers
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. Because I mean, at this point, Doomster, Bomberman, and Attila, they don't even have to, think about Instagram.
Okay,
And
that is depending on how many wins he applies to Stone right now. I think Morty wants to go Ratons.
he's got 3 on stone, right? That's it.
Yeah, but he will TC on it, so maybe
Okay,
he puts
yeah,
the rally point there. But yeah, see, agents have both the army lead and the will lead. Um, will this? Yeah, I think Morty will win this if he pushes right now.
I mean, Blapley is going towards Bomberman. Bomberman is, I believe, completely walled, although there is an overchop, so those knights should be able to get in.
Is there an overchop?
Yeah, at the back.
There.
He
No, he just walls there.
yeah, he just
He
followed
just
that.
walks there.
But then there is another overchop incoming.
I mean,
Uh,
yeah,
and
10 would.
probably right on time because these
Will he
knights,
notice? Will Bomber notice? Or will his knight go through?
I don't think he'll notice. Maybe he notices after the tree is, sort of completely finished off. But I mean, he's just, yeah, he managed to get into the wall anyway. So, yeah, sorry man, but we aren't fanboys of any specific players. Doomster, the fact that he has managed to hold this off.
Second archer, I wasn't talking about second archer armor. I was talking about Blaple's knights. Blaple did not have a skill wording when he was fighting Doomster's crossbows. Why would second archer armor matter?
And
second skill wording matters more than that.
So there's this other issue that I've just noticed. Doomster can effectively range all of Morty's gold villagers.
Yeah, he's building a defensive siege workshop. Doomster, yeah, man. This does not look good for Sacrifice. Attila's coming in with his army. Morty's sending his army back with the 16 crossbows versus 29 and 14. Blaple's knights are here though, 12 knights.
Morty actually has 26 crossbows. So that's 16 over there, and we've got 10 somewhere else. Maybe in the ranges, I don't know. Okay. And the mangonel comes out. But I mean, the issue here is that the Britain's player can effectively outrange the mangonels, right?
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on Blaple's knight play. But I don't think the knights are enough.
But I mean, we have 50 crossbows from Doomster and 21 from Attila. Of course, not all the 50 are inside, this fight. But Doomster, I think even if he loses this mass of crossbows...
He's 3 TCs, he's going for a castle, 3 ranges. It looks a little bit messy, but Doomster's recovered. I mean, this fight is Doomster's making the smart move and running away. Will he be able to get away? Not sure.
Yeah, he should, because Bomberman's got his knife as well.
He'll be able to get away. Bomberman, he'll be able to get away.
And so at this point, man, just look at the military count. We've got we've got Doomster at 51 crossbows, and they will take out the crossbow, as predicted. Not a single shot on Doomster, unfortunately, over there. So yeah, Morty loses his mangonel without doing any sort of damage, and Apart from that, by the way, I just
84 kills
noticed.
from Attila, 78 from Doomster, and 69 from Bomber.
Yeah, but I
Uh,
just noticed Instagram is adding villagers. He has 13 villagers now compared to the 5 he was
I
at.
mean,
Yeah.
what can you do with that now?
Oh man, but Doomstar is taking this fight uphill, which is a mistake, especially considering the fact that Morty has way more crossbows over here.
Yeah, to be honest, this is half of Doomster's army,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that is all of Morty's army. And Doomster has many more sitting in his base.
So yeah, unfortunately, Doomstar's entire army over here. But then, wait, what the hell is going on apart from that? So okay, we've got Instagram who is reinforcing Blaplay's base, I think, at the back. He's building houses next to this palisade wall. Oh, he's the one
Doomster
who
is
has
limping.
built. Sorry? Yeah, we've got
Doomster
Doomstar.
is
Right,
limping.
right, right.
And Morty is also limping. We have a castle going up on Attila, and Instagram is just sitting in Dark Age.
You know what? This castle here, I wish he had made it forward.
This guy and it's top man.
No, I mean that single castle could have taken away Morty's gold and his stone.
He made the right decision. The castle's going up from Stacker's body right now.
Yeah.
Deny it can be denied.
Yeah, yeah, of course it will be
Can be
denied.
denied.
Although Morty does have a mangonel. Let's see if it managed to get a shot in this time. Okay, Attila is.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I think will Morty commit to that? He will commit to that. So
I mean, he has
basically,
to,
the
right?
reason why you don't want to build that forward castle is because Morty's limping, and they'll get trapped down.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough, but I mean, where's the fun in making a castle in a safe place, right? So Morty has.
Yeah.
But
So
I mean,
Attila's getting ballistic, thumb ring.
but
Yeah, man.
by the way, Bomberman is again completely open over here next to his gold, and we've got Blaple and Morty about to hit Bomberman, I think.
I mean,
Oh,
who is
okay.
going to pressure? Who's going to pressure like this? Yeah, the castle going up on the south side.
Uh, but you know what?
Morty has a sneak army, and
Blaple and
Yellow Knights are
sorry,
Morty's
sorry.
inside. Morty's inside.
Yeah, yeah, Morty is
Attila's
inside.
base.
Actually, Morty could have walked into either Attila or Bomberman's bases because Bomberman's also
That's a lot
completely
of
open.
villagers.
And Bomberman has not noticed this, by the way.
It's Attila, not Bomberman.
Yeah, sorry. Attila.
I understand that because he's busy dealing with
Yeah.
Bomberman has a lot of knights though.
And these are fully upgraded Frank Knights, by the way. So,
Yeah, both sides are fully upgraded now.
uh,
That's for Doomster, and the castle's coming up at exactly the right time.
but the thing is, Blaple is just about to click Imp, and Bomberman is nowhere close to Imping.
No, Doomster has fabulous round, right? He'll be able to deny any. He'll be able to push from here, definitely.
He should be able to, but honestly, I mean, since Sizzler just pointed it out, I don't want to sound pessimistic, but yeah, I mean, Bomberman will take quite a bit of time to get to Imp.
Sizzler just took my second +2 armor for archers rather than knights. I mean, archer armor doesn't matter, knight armor matters.
And oh man,
Blapley did not have knight armor when it mattered.
there's no way
Yeah, that
this
castle
castle from Blaple
that
comes
castle
up.
will not work.
Yeah,
Yeah, the castle will work.
and unfortunately, I think Blaple is completely dead now because I mean he has 23 knights, but 55 arbalests from Doomstar.
He tries to build it behind, that might go up.
Yeah, but then it's only really protecting his farm eco, right? Nothing else.
This looks over, man.
Yeah.
Right over here, this looks over. He needs scum from Morty. Yeah, that's not what Imperial scum, sorry. That's not what you want to see.
And we already have a trap from Doomstar. So even if the castle goes up, there's not really a lot that can be done.
We have Attila going arson, forging. Attila might be switching into eagles. Yeah, he is switching into eagles.
Yeah, definitely. How many
Instagram
battles-
is reaching feudal age. And he has a little farming base on the left corner.
And oh man, Morty's got just 16 arbalests at this point. So that's 16 arbalests. He got 5 Rattans, but I mean, what can you do with 5, right? Uh, yeah, so unfortunately, yeah, I think Morty is about to lose his entire Archer mass. And what does he have for protection at his own base? He has nothing.
He's getting Cavalier and Blade parting, so this might be a clear up.
But I mean, his eco is completely wrecked at this point, right? Wait, what? Why did Instagram just delete his TC?
I wanted to build TC behind.
And
I
okay,
don't know, man.
so
I
Blap,
really don't understand.
yeah, so these traps should go down, assuming Blaple actually targets them. But I
Yeah,
mean,
but then you have the other problem of 74 outlets moving into Morty's base.
so yeah, and man, Attila's also got a pretty massive army. So that's what 58
Yeah,
uplifts
yeah,
here. He's got
he's going
another.
Eagles.
Yeah. So Imps comes, man. This. I mean, it definitely works against the Arbalest, but yeah, once
No,
the.
but that was definitely the right call. But like, he got switched into Eagles, so those imps are useless.
Yeah, exactly. Not all the upgrades yet, but yeah, I mean, he is getting them. He's getting conscription as well. Surprisingly, no El Dorado coming in.
Apparently, I'm echoing. Any idea how to fix that?
I don't know. I think we can just take a look at that after this game is over.
To be honest, but like after Morty sees the Elite Eagle switch, I guess he will call it.
TC got deleted by Treb. Ah, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, this is Morty's Imperials comes dead.
I mean, the castle should take care of, quite a few of these eagles. And I mean, like I said, he's still not gone for El Dorado yet.
Doomsday has 4 forward archery ranges. He should have an 40
Yeah.
arms. Where are they though?
Yeah, Blapley just calls it at this point.
Oh, they're dealing with a raid. Okay, yeah. They're dealing with a raid. Oh, GG. Yeah, Blapley called, Morty called GG after he saw the Elite Eagles.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that Yellow tried to raid Doomster, but yeah, Doomster had too many orbs.
So Instagram with 24 villagers is still busy farming.
Feudal Age Instagram, he's not even reached Feudal Age yet. Go on.
I think nobody has gone for spies. Instagram is just...
Okay, game ended. Yeah. Instagram calls it. He did not reach Feudal for the entire game. Poor Instagram. Instagram's plan did not work out. Doomster managed to react to the douche properly, and Instagram's douche on Bomberman was really not effective at all.
But I mean, see, here's the thing.
Bomberman's night mass.
Bomberman's.
I would say Bomberman did not really figure a lot of fights. His knights did not. I didn't see his knights a lot. He has knights by
definitely.
Attila's base right now.
But I mean, I'm coming back to my original point, which is if Morty had played as the pocket and gone with Instagram's villagers when Instagram was doing the douche, he could have actually taken out Doomster there.
Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I am echoing. I can hear it now. Okay. No idea how to fix that.
Yeah, anyways, let's just go to the stats. So, surprisingly, Morty with the largest amount of kills, and we've got Attila with 95 army. But yeah, I think that was at the end. So, you had the Eagles and the Harpists. And looking at the economy, so Morty sent 100 of something to Instagram. I assume that's stone because Instagram needed a TC at that point. So he was lacking in stone, and I think that was the sling.
Yeah, it happened at the very end. I saw it on. That happened at the very very end. Like when they called GG, just like 2 seconds prior to that.
But okay, so Instagram's in the chat saying second TC wasn't successful. As the exact TC location wasn't known. Yeah, exactly what Nitro was saying. You had a Vietnamese ally, so that does not really make a lot of sense. You should be able to see the enemy TCs, and yeah. I think what Instagram did was just he saw a bunch of farms and he decided to place the TC there without actually checking properly, if that was the TC or whether it was just a mill. So yeah, anyways, Instagram unfortunately had to resign before he got to feudal age. I think that was just his teammates calling him to, telling him to call it rather than wait for feudal age to come in. And society numbers, yeah. So I mean, yeah, this is again, my original point. Bomberman seems to play extremely well as the pocket. Even after being hit, even after the waste of time with the douche and everything, he managed to get to 113 villagers. Meanwhile, Blaple only got to 77. So, and Morty at 118, unfortunately, not enough. So, yeah, GG's guys. Let me just play the score as well. We've got Agent with a 1-0 lead, and we should be able to go to game 2 now. Yeah, so I have paused it at 1 second, and we have Team Islands now.
Yeah, just tell me whenever you want to start. I am also paused it 1 second.
Okay, so let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. So we have Bomberman as the Berbers this time. Pocket, if you can call it that, is Attila Chewingham, who is playing as the Portuguese, and finally we have Doomster playing as the Byzantines.
Alright. Then on the other side, we have Morty as the flank, playing as Italians. So we have Blaple, Vikings Pocket, and Instagram going as the Cats. Both Instagram and Bomber are looking for landings in this game.
Yeah. Okay, I just need to pause at exactly a minute.
1 second, I will pause there.
Yeah, so I paused
Yeah,
at
53, 54, 5.
a minute and 2 seconds. I'll
pause.
try and get your audio fixed. So yeah, just give me.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, thanks for reminding, Happy. Unfortunately, I have to switch back so that I can try and fix this echo issue. Just give me a second. I'll try and add a filter if there is any sort of a filter which. Okay, unfortunately, there's no filter which removes echo.
Like maybe your mic a little bit further from your speakers?
Sorry?
Or am I just too loud? Maybe just reduce my volume a bit.
No, I'm using headphones, so that should not be an issue. Can you just talk for a second?
Okay. What do I talk about? I don't know what to talk about because.
I actually see the issue here because your sound is coming through my microphone as well somehow.
Yeah, that's what it was coming out through your speakers, so I thought just reduce my volume.
Yeah, but that won't really make any sort of a difference, right? Maybe I can add a filter to my source. So I've got noise suppression on, and man, apart from that, I can't really do anything about this.
Hold on 1 second.
Give me a second again, and. I mean, if I mute you through my Discord, unfortunately, I won't be able to hear you. So that won't work.
Yeah, that won't work, obviously.
Yeah, so I think we'll just have to settle for this, unfortunately. And I mean, guys, I'll try and get this fixed before the finals. We have the finals of the loser bracket.
Was it echoing yesterday?
I don't believe it was actually. So this is
yeah,
something
I saw
new.
the board yesterday. It didn't seem to be echoing then.
So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I don't think I can do anything during the stream itself. So I will definitely take a look at this issue after the stream is over, and hopefully I can get it fixed by the next round or the next match, which should be the finals of the loser bracket, by the way. But yeah, anyways,
that's suggesting coming to a different VC.
No, I don't think that is a VC issue. Anyway, what we can just do is go live because we've got the devil in the chat saying it's somewhat better. So yeah, anyways, let's just go live. I am at a minute and 2 seconds. What about you?
Okay. I'll tell you when to go. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so
we have Team Islands now. I don't think there'll be anything exciting for the first 3-4 minutes.
Unless somebody loses a villager.
I doubt that will happen. Hopefully not. So now let's just talk about like Berbers. Berbers, very good civilization for like landing. I think they have a little bit of a transport ship bonus, right? Ships move faster.
Yeah, apparently they do.
Yeah, and the villages move faster as well. Plus, you have those cheap knights. So if you can get to
Exactly.
Castle Age with a landing on the enemy's island, it can be
Yeah.
pretty deadly.
Yeah.
Then you have Celts on the other side. Good archers, good scouts, and then you can go into siege monks, which is also a very good landing civ. Yeah, well, I don't think these civs are going to fight on the water because they definitely look like they're geared towards a landing. Going Portuguese as pocket, what do you think Attila will be doing?
Probably an FC. I don't know.
I think he'll contest.
Okay.
I think he'll contest in feudal.
So I mean
They'll definitely be going FC.
I mean the
And
thing
they'll be
for
able to double fire and take Morty off water. And that's a big thing, taking Italians off water.
but I mean the issue here for Attila is that he's pretty far away from the forward uh water
Does he have
location.
any? Yeah, he has one tiger in the front. So yeah, maybe let's see. It depends on their decisions.
Honestly, I don't think the tiger might be an issue. It's just the fact that his villagers have to walk quite a lot. But yeah, I mean he is doing that, it seems.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Yeah,
He
so
definitely. Then there's definitely his fuel play. Morty's dock is going. Wait, where is Morty's dock? It's not going up.
I mean he just has a scout over there.
Blaplay's dock is going up back, so he will be going FC. Doomster's dock is also forward, and Bomber's
Okay,
dock
so
is back. So this is
Morty's
definitely a landing play from.
yeah, so Morty is making a dock on the side, not on the front. And
Yeah, I think
Instagram,
Morty realized that since Vikings is going FC, and then logical conclusion would be that the other two players will also go fires.
yeah.
On feudal. So he's building a dock backward to hide in a bit.
But I mean the thing is Instagram is not going for any. Okay, I think he is.
Yeah, I
just
think
about to.
Instagram just got told by Morty to build a dock.
Yeah. And I think he's trying to find the most forward point on his island.
Yeah.
Close
Yeah,
enough.
they did.
And yeah, fair enough. Apart from that, like you said, not really a lot going on. Some moderate easy time for Attila. 43 seconds over there. A minute and 6 seconds for Instagram. But yeah, let's see how this goes.
So one question is, will Bomber transport in Dark Age or Feudal Age? He has 6 on wood. No, sorry, I miscounted. 5 on wood. Okay, so maybe he's not transporting in Feudal Age. Sorry, in Dark Age. Attila has a lot of wood for build. Okay, Attila is luring the boar with the scout. That is something that is recommended to be done in Team Islands.
Yeah,
But if you're expecting a landing, maybe not.
I think he might just lose the scout. Okay. Almost manages to lose the scout. And okay, so we have Bomberman who's already clicked up, by the way. And on the other side, we've got Morty who has clicked up. And okay,
Bomberman has gone, yeah. He's 6, so yeah, 6 wood. That's weird. Is this? I don't think this is a transport build. But there's nobody on gold, so maybe it still is. I mean, it's not a transport build that I'm familiar with, at least.
And okay, so Instagram has built a dock. And yeah, okay, so he's just making. And we have a transport ship in the queue, by the way, from Instagram.
Yeah, but he didn't make any fish. He should just cancel the fish and make transport.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he needs to land. Because he's right in front of both fires.
Yeah, because I believe Morty's already. I mean, he's got a scout waiting over there for the transport ship to come out, but it'll take some time, unfortunately. And
Bomber's pinging for scouting. Yeah, man, it's going to get exciting in a bit, but it's not exciting right now. Okay, Morty is the first feudal. He already has 2 docks. fires out from both. Exactly what Italians should be doing.
Okay, so Morty is not
Second dock
building his
from
own
Doomster.
transport ship. I assume Instagram is going to.
No, Morty will go full fires
Yeah.
because Byzantines get those faster firing fires as well.
Right.
Yeah, man, I don't like team Sacker's chances already. Okay, transport ship is out for Instagram.
So does Bomberman. I mean, he has a transport ship out already.
Where is it?
It's on the side of the island. Because
Oh, there it is. Okay, he's taking it forward. He will be landing Morty. Now, Instagram will be landing right in between both docks, maybe. This will be funny. There's a fire coming out in about 10 seconds.
so yeah, Doomster just
Oh no,
immediately saw
Instagram.
the transport
Instagram,
ship.
what are you doing? Instagram,
Oh
no.
man. I mean, he will manage to get,
Okay, he lands it. Oh no, he doesn't land it. Okay, he lands it.
yeah, right on time. But I mean, these guys have a bunch of outposts, all around the island. So there's not a lot that these villagers can do. And
So,
Instagram is going for a tower. What? And we have a build fight here. We have. Okay, so
very, very messy. Very messy. But I think Doomster will be able to deal with this because Instagram made the mistake of trying to build fight. Meanwhile, Bomber has also landed and he's going straight for the steel.
Yeah, I mean, see, here's the thing. Morty's lost most of the HP on his scout, so he can't really do any sort of proper scouting. And Instagram has lost all but one of his builds, and he's about to lose
That
that
is
as well.
probably the game right now.
Exactly. And on the other side, we already have Bomberman who is on the other island, and he's
Morty wants to hit Bomber's fire, Bomber's docks. But the fires from the other side are going to take out.
No, but
there are other fires from Doomster and Attila.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I don't believe it really matters because Bomberman has managed to build a stable and an archery range on the other island.
Oh no, wait! Vikings went for galleys. So Morty probably told him that he can't FC and he needs to go for galleys.
And Attila is taking down all of Instagram's fishing ships. We've got some fire galleys coming out from Doomster as well, and yeah, so Bomberman
So
scouts.
Bomber's fishing ships are dead. So that's going to be helpful in like defending against those scout push. Full walls from both Laple and Morty, which is very good, but there are archers coming behind. Give me a second, could you pause?
Yeah.
I'm switching off CA because it's lagging pretty hard.
Okay.
Yeah, right. So there you go.
So I am at 15 minutes and 10 seconds.
Okay, so go forward, I'll tell you. Go forward to 15:18.
Okay, just a second. Yeah, I've paused and we can go live in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
So yeah, Doomster's taking down Instagram's dock. I believe that's the only dock that he has. And okay, he's going for a back dock now. And Bomberman's got a couple of villagers here. I don't know what they're going for at this point.
Okay, scout got into Morty's base.
Yeah, he managed to lose that scout, but wait, how did he get in?
I don't know. I'm searching for the hole right now, but I think he got it plugged in.
Yeah, makes sense. But Bomberman's got these two villagers on Morty's side of the island, and they'll unfortunately run into this tiger over here.
Yeah, but he has room, so that doesn't matter right now. What Bomberman needs is archers. I don't see his archers coming out. 7 galleys from Blapley, they're just sitting in the middle of the ocean.
But I mean, see, here's the thing. Morty has some control on Bomberman's side of the base, or on his side of the island.
Yeah, but Bomberman wasn't trying to go for docks anyways. Look at Bomberman's
farming. Yeah, exactly.
21 farms.
Because, I mean, rightly so, I might add. These guys don't expect the game to go that long, where the trees end up running out.
Yeah, and Monty just lost half his navy to the absolute mass of fire galleys that Doomster has. Doomster is pushing and hit Blapley, but he will be surprised that
And
Blapley has galleys over here.
we have Bomberman who's building a tower on Morty's wood line, which Morty will not call.
Demos, oh, those are good demos. Those are very good demos, but they're not enough.
So yeah, there goes the first tower from Morty. And meanwhile, Morty has clicked up to Castle Age, by the way.
Morty is going, oh yeah, Italians. 4 dog galleys. Okay, Morty is not going to like resign quickly.
And Bomberman's now
Will
going
Italians
to
be able to swing this game? I'm not sure.
I mean, we've got Blapley with quite a lot of galleys as well.
Yeah, but Blapley is somewhere
16
close to the next age.
Yeah. And I mean,
No,
there's
he is
this.
actually. He's only 300. He's only 200 food away.
I mean, the thing for Blapley is that he does not have a forward dock. So whatever he makes.
Blapley is clicking up, and he also has 9 galleys in queue. What is this? Look at Vince's base. I don't know why Bomber committed so heavily into Instagram's base.
Possibly because Blapley and Morty were completely walled anyway. So I think he just decided to send
Blapley is
them.
about to lose his galleys to Doomster's fire galleys.
Yeah.
Doomster's recommitting to Blapley's base, so Blapley will also lose his fish very soon, but Blapley should have clicked up to Castle Age by now. He's not got his buildings yet. One thing I would say about Bomber is he's not built any archers. If the opponent is walled, you need archers. And there are no archers.
I mean, he does have the archery range, right? So.
Yeah, but there are no archers coming out of it. It's like he forgot about it. This is going to be big. Because if this mass can take out one side of dogs, because he's about to get the upgrades.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they can't take these fights. The Italians, the power of Italians right here. Blapley is going 5 dog galleys. Morty will probably also go 4 dog galleys.
Okay, and finally we've got Blapley who has clicked up. So
this might be a comeback. Attila is reaching Castle Age very soon. They need to kill the navy. They need to kill the navy. That is Stackers needs to find and kill Agent's navy before they reach Castle Age. But it seems that Morty is content in just taking down dogs, which can be easily replaced.
Honestly, at this point, I'm pretty surprised. Nobody on Stacker's side has gone for another landing here.
Because I doubt. I mean, they're fighting for water now because that's where all the fish are. That's where all the eco is.
They have the lead on water right now, right? So might as well
Castle Age comes in for Attila. He's making caravels, which is not the smartest idea if your opponent is gone fire galleys. And yeah, Attila loses his entire navy. Doomster is just garrisoning his navy inside his own base. We might have seen a comeback here. Morty plays this quite well, very, very well. Using the power of Italian, going 5 dogs, exactly. 4 dogs,
and so yeah, I mean at this point, Doomster only has 13 fire galleys. He's losing a bunch of them.
Yeah, man. Until he gets those upgrades, they can't fight the Italians' water. And yeah, he's losing his fire galleys over here as well.
He's lost his dock as well.
This game turned around. Morty making some fantastic calls. That comes from his experience, I think, playing Team Island. Doomster will get his upgrades. He has more docks though, so they might be able to make a comeback.
So okay, we've got Bomberman in Castle Age as well now.
Caravels are being masked in the back of Attila's base. But once again, if fires continue to come, caravels are not great especially because longboats are not out.
By the way, we've got Bomberman with 3 stables on Stacker's Island, and
yeah, I mean, yeah, I forgot about Bomberman, the Bomberman factor.
Yeah, so he's already got, I think 3 knights. He's queued a bunch more.
They need to tell Instagram to go for mass spikes.
So what is Instagram going for? He's got just 4 archers at this point and a
Yeah, I
spear.
don't know what Instagram's build is completely off. He's got 4 archers, he's got 2 towers, people on stone. Instagram needs to make mass spikes right now. And he's not even in Castle Edge.
And okay, so we've got Blapley who's got
So,
ballistics, by the way.
so water has been is closely contested now between agents and stackers, and I would say stackers has the advantage. These caravels, I think he'll be surprised by how badly they do against fires.
Yeah. But I
And
mean, he has
see,
a pretty big mass of
caravels,
them, right? That's what, 17
yeah, he
caravels.
doesn't have a big mass, but what he just needs to put his fires in front.
Hmm.
Also, Doomster does have fires of his own, so this I don't know, man. I can't judge how this fight will go. It'll definitely go badly if they take engagements like this, losing ships like this.
Yeah. And okay, so we've got Bomberman with 14 knights, plus 2 knights, by the way. So I think they are about to
Castle
enter
for Morty.
Castle for Morty. Ah, okay. Wait, have these guys seen the stable here that Bomberman has? Oh, Bomberman hasn't seen. I mean, Bomberman's 3 stables haven't been spotted. And yeah, so there we go. Bomberman with his 17 knights is about to enter Morty's base.
Yeah, Morty will be able to wall that
Yeah,
against
yeah,
the
so
castle going
that
up.
will
So
be
Bomber
quick
needs to
walled.
bail on this. And he needs to go up where he just built a wall. Like, he just cleared that villager walling over there. He's doing that now.
By the way, the fight over here, these guys
Yeah, man.
have managed to lose.
Stackers is winning this. Stackers is winning this fight, but then they're losing on land.
Yeah. Okay, so that's
Once again,
16.
it's just a 3v2. That's the entire problem.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
Instagram was able to play a little bit better, then this is definitely Stacker's game. But because Instagram is just not a factor completely, like
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
So more caravels coming out from Attila. So this fight will now swing towards the agent side.
And Morty loses a TC on his base. And he's going for stone walls. But there's still a bunch of palisades that, you know, the
Okay,
knights
so
can
we
just...
see pikemen coming out from Instagram and fire galleys. Why?
Wait, fire galleys from whom? Instagram.
Instagram. He should just go mass spikes, like
Oh,
4 barrack
man.
spikes, just as many spikes as he can.
And he's going for a castle as well, by the way. Which is pretty
Oh,
nice because it
no.
sort of saves his gold. If he ever decides to use that gold.
So this is still a back and forth, but like Attila should just commit. 24 caravels will wipe this out.
And Zapla is about to be hit again. Maybe the monk gets one conversion.
There is monk defense, but there's not enough monks.
I mean, yeah,
because
exactly.
How
It's
many
just one
knights
monk,
there are?
right? So maybe
31 knights.
one monk gets converted, and I mean, these knights are definitely getting in.
Raple will hold for now, but this is very tenuous. This is really, really stressful.
Yeah.
Instagram has one pike.
Kid?
Yeah, and fortunately, no upgrades on the pike either. So.
They won the fight on the water, by the way, so
Yup,
this is
yup,
water
yup.
completely won by agents.
Yup.
And right about now, with that water mass, I don't think they're coming back.
So, I mean, looking at the military numbers, agents have 83 military, and compare that to stackers who've got just 38. And unfortunately, not a lot of it is land military either.
Bomber, you don't even need to hit Instagram, man. If you haven't seen Instagram's army, yeah, he's not hitting.
No,
Instagram.
he's not. I think he's just going around.
Yeah.
Which is the smart play. Possibly, you know, going for that single palisade.
I would have liked some archers because archers would have been able to die revolves.
Yeah.
Like. So Attila is 1 TC only. Doomster is also 1 T. No, he's 2 TC.
So we've got how many monks is that? That's
I don't know how Blaple is holding, man.
Seven.
Doomster, Bomberman, just like 3 crossbows, 3 or 4
And-
crossbows. Genoese from Morty, by the way, now.
so we have a few more pikes from Instagram, by the way. He has 7 pikes, but unfortunately, yeah, and he's making feudal archers, which makes no sense at this
So
point.
Blaple is in pink. and so is
So is
Morty,
Morty,
and
yeah,
so is
exactly.
Doomster. I don't think Morty has the mass to be able to do another one of those castle edge pushes, especially against this massive army.
Exactly, yeah.
Um, I
I
would
mean,
definitely
especially
say
considering
Doomster
the
should
fact
now
that
try.
I think Blapley has sort of given up, I would say, on water.
Whole whole Bomber's army is through.
And yeah. So Blapley, wait, is that his MTC? Okay, that isn't. It's the one at the back.
Yeah, but like even if that is an MTC, what will M do for you now?
Exactly,
Instagram
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
have five. Those genuines are not enough. He only has like 8 or 9. Yeah,
Yeah, I
this
think.
doesn't look pretty.
Yeah, so there we go. They just
Then
got
that
it.
yeah, GG's got. Honestly, that game could have been won by Instagram. Just reaching
Hmm.
Castle Edge and going Mars Spike with Kelt. There's nothing Bomberman could do over there. They're all
Exactly.
thrown off water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate, just unfortunate, but very well played from agents. Extremely well played from stackers, in fact, to put that fighting chance, pushing agents back in Castle Age. But then Attila's production was just completely crazy. Uh, 41 caravans I remember seeing. They're 26 now. I don't know where the rest are.
Yeah.
Must have lost them.
Hmm.
But yeah, very well played. Close match, but then Team Islands is extremely brutal. You have to have good uptimes.
Exactly. Yeah.
The slightest mistakes will lose you game. That's just how Team Islands plays.
So yeah,
Good game.
taking a look at the stats here. Unfortunately, only Morty got to imp. I think Blapse called it before he managed to get to him. So yeah.
Yeah, Blapley lost too many villagers.
Hmm.
Like honestly, I'm saying Instagram could have won that game. Bomberman could have won that game much earlier than that if he just added archers, because then archers would have
Yeah,
died
exactly.
walling, the scouts would have gotten through, and there would be a whole lot more chaos going around in the stacker's base.
Yeah. So yeah, GG's guys. Agent is already 2 up, and this is a best of 5, of course. So we do have a third game, and yeah, I mean, honestly, Instagram, I believe, has no idea on how to play a water map. I mean, somebody in the chat is saying, right, that, yeah, so it's Agent P who's saying that Instagram is 900 or 1000. Fair enough. But, I mean, considering the fact that these guys had picked Team Islands as one of their home maps, if nothing else, just tell Instagram to just make pikes. So even if there is any sort of a landing, he can defend against that. Should have been enough. So this is
That's all I mean, yeah, that was heartbreaking to see as a game. Like Morty putting up that much of a fight and then
exactly.
losing afterwards. Bomberman played well at the after reaching athletes. That night mass was exactly what you want to see. Doomster, of course, managed to hold on water just long enough for Attila to be able to get his caravel mass back up, and then they won water from that. Yeah, and for after they lost in water, Morty tried to switch into Genoese, but I don't think Genoese could have done much over there. There was only one castle,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
enough production.
He did not have the
And
numbers.
Evil Knights, yeah, man, especially with purpose.
Okay, so
Okay.
we have the third game, which is going to be Golden Pit. Let me know when we can go live.
Yeah, I'm just entering the game and pausing.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'm at 2 seconds.
Yeah, same here. So let's go live in 3, 2, 1, go. So this isn't the Chinese Incas and Aztecs play. We have
Okay, that's text.
yeah. So we have Bomberman who's playing as the Lithuanians. We've got Tombstone who's playing as the Tatars, and on the other side we have Attila who's playing as the Koreans. So Koreans, Tatars, and Lithuanians.
Yeah, decent saves. From the other side, we have stackers Morty playing as the Aztecs, facing as Attila. We have the Pocket Blah player playing as the Khmer, and then we have Instagram playing as the Incas. And we know what's going to happen if Instagram is playing as the Incas. The problem is he's once again matched up against Doomster, who will
Yeah,
definitely know what's coming towards him.
yeah, definitely. And honestly, at this point, I wouldn't even discount Doomstar going forward just to have some fun. Especially considering the
I
fact that
mean,
they're already 2 up, right? So,
playing Tatars, I wouldn't be surprised if I see a Drush FC, and a Drush FC might just completely throw Instagram off his game.
yeah, exactly. I mean, you never know, right? Okay, fair enough. If it's a rush, then yeah, he won't be spotting any of Instagram's visitors coming forward. That should be
Yeah,
a
yeah. Instagram
yeah,
visitors will come forward 19, and the Drush will go ahead at like
yeah,
17
yeah,
pop.
exactly.
So yeah, Rush FC might just spook Instagram into not going into the Nobru Rush. I don't know if that is Doomster's plan, but then again, also once you think of Tatars, you think of that thumb ring, is immediate thumb ring in Castle
Yeah,
Rage,
yeah, yeah.
and in the hands of a player like Doomster, that's extremely scary, extremely scary.
But wait. Unfortunately, Attila is so focused on making sure that it doesn't get lamed that he has not taken his 2 sheep that are forward. And
And he'll find them. He's probably just scouting for them right now.
I mean, let's see.
Um,
So he has
Morty
found the
doesn't look
second
like
bow.
he's going forward for a lame either. Wait, Doomster going for a lame.
Yeah, Doomster is going
Doomster,
forward.
where?
Uh, no. I mean, Doomster Scout is going forward. So Instagram is just bringing in
Oh,
his boar. And I mean, unfortunately, Instagram slaughters a
I
sheep as
mean,
well.
I can't really fault Doomster for going for laming Incas.
And yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's a lame. So I can't fault Doomster for trying to lame Incas, especially because Incas need those deer in the boar, and that's just basically buying time for Tatars. Yeah. And Doomster should be able to execute that lame perfectly fine. Yeah, other than that, just
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just regular stuff going on at this point. Attila, by the way, still hasn't found those 2 forward sheep.
he'll find them. He'll find them. It doesn't look like Morty's too interested in going forward. Yeah, Morty's going for a rush. That's right.
Yeah, Morty is going for a rush, most definitely. And let's see who manages to find those 2 sheep, by the way.
So, if you have an extra boar as Tatars, I do not believe going Rush FC is the recommended play because I don't know. I'm not good at like the how Rush FC goes. But yeah, I think Doomster will just play standard now,
no, but
especially after he's lame Incas.
and Morty has lamed those 2 sheep, by the way.
So he has lame. Yeah.
Yeah. So Attila is 2 sheep down, unfortunately.
And he also have a Drush incoming, so he's not gonna like that either. Did he scout the Drush? 1 second.
I don't think he has. Nope, most definitely.
He has not scouted the Drush. That's extremely unfortunate.
And Attila, of course, I wouldn't expect him to, be walled up this early. I guess he might just have to go for some sort of
Golden Bit is a hard map to
yeah,
wall.
exactly. I assume he'll just go for some sort of a quick wall if he manages to do that. And Automod, unfortunately, is holding back one of Beta's messages. Let me just go ahead and allow that.
So now the question is, what will Instagram do?
Yeah, so we have the rush also coming in from Morty and immediately spotted by Attila.
Will he lose a will? I don't think so. Ooh, that's some HP loss.
And Morty is just laming the deer. So he managed to lame one. And let's see what he managed to do now.
He's choosing to fight with those wills. That's actually the point of the rush. Like, just try and idle the eco.
Doomster, meanwhile, has lamed 2 sheep as well. I assume these are Blaplay's sheep.
Gravity, Doomster might be a Greek god, but Attila is just playing Koreans right now. Doomster lamed sheep from Blaplay.
Yep. So they're going through the pit right now.
Yeah, a pretty effective rush from Morty, once again.
So Attila still hasn't clicked up, right?
Yeah,
He has. Sorry,
yeah,
he has.
Attila's basically been thrown off. He has clicked up. He's clicked
Yeah,
up.
he
He's
has clicked
almost
up. Yeah,
ready
yeah.
to.
My mistake.
Morty, he doesn't seem like he's going for Drush FC. It seems like he's going for a Drush flush.
But I mean, Morty still hasn't lost a single militia as well, so.
Yeah, I mean, but you're still looking at like, yeah, that's
Pretty
true.
nice control. I think Doomster is just
Instagram Scout
donating
is
those.
in Bomber's base.
Wait, what? Bomber's base.
Instagram Scout is in Bomber's base. He's
Yeah.
not doing much with it.
And Doomster, I think, is donating those 2 sheep to Bomber as well. So Bomberman
Yeah.
isn't bored.
More dealing, keeping the scouts inside of Agent's base. So Morty's playing this as well. He's taking his deer while he knows that the Bomberman scouts are going to be busy with his rush.
And Attila is already going for the second archery range, by the way. And I think, yeah, so that's.
So that's the rush dealt with. He should just save the scout. Oh wait, Morty will kill the scout.
Yeah, Morty will be able to take the scout, most definitely.
And then he'll save the scout. They'll calculate. Save the scout, save the scout, save the scout. Oh, that was close.
But wait, you said Morty is going for a flush? Yeah, and there you go. So that's the double range from Morty. And I think Attila will have the early numbers advantage because he's been in feudal for quite a bit longer and he's already got his 2 ranges up. He's got archers moving forward. So
Doomster is having the game of his life. He's just calmly walling in a nice, perfect circle. Full
yeah, so I mean,
layout.
What Doomster typically does, right? Mass up like 20, 25 archers and then go forward. Although I have been told that Doomster has changed his game style.
Instead of completely thrown off, he's got a tower on his gold. He's completely scared. His wood line is just really walled up.
No, Instagram usually goes for these sort of strats. So he will have a defensive tower preemptively, and he always goes for these sort of walls. So
meanwhile, Attila has managed to push and high range from Morty. But he doesn't have fetching.
does he have a blacksmith? Okay, he's just building it. Fair enough.
Yeah. Remember, Koreans get free archer armor, so
yeah, exactly.
they basically are extremely strong in archer versus archer fights. But then Aztecs have faster ranges, so maybe that might switch it for them.
So I think Morty, even though he's not walled in the front, he should be able to save his gold wills. The only issue will be saving the his lumberjacks. He managed to save that, but so how many scouts?
And Laple will lose that scout fight.
Oh man. And Morty is going for eagles as well. So he's got 2 eagles.
Yeah, he's probably reacting to the archers.
Yeah.
He moved out. Doomster moved out. And now defensive tower once again from Instagram.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, this is usually what he does. Honestly, at this point, if I was Doomster, knowing the fact that you've got Instagram on your side, you might as well not even go forward with these archers. Just get to Castle Age as soon as possible. Drop a TC in the center.
Oh no, he's gonna dive. Micro.
Oh man.
Okay, he gets 3 wills from that.
Has he lost a single archer yet? Not yet.
He has lost 1 archer.
Okay, yeah, so he loses
he
1.
Lost another now.
Yeah. But I mean, on this side, we've got Bomberman scouts already in. Yeah, exactly. And Morty will lose a bunch of wills over here.
All should have come up earlier. Yeah, those are a lot of wills lost.
So that's 3 villagers down already from Morty.
4 now. If he can't stop that, saved.
Yeah. The spear came in clutch. But unfortunately, Morty is just on 1 range at this point. He does have a safe gold over there. And yeah, he should be able to wall that off before, the scout fight finishes. So the walls will go up for Morty. But yeah, I mean, he's still open in
Blackberry
the
is
front,
pretty
right?
capitalized, by the way.
Yeah, Blaple is in Castle Age, but we
But
have Doomster already
Doomster is
moving inside, yeah.
to his base. Yeah, Doomster will get in. Tower. Okay, that's a good tower. He should just push that will sacrificer so that they could keep them in longer.
Yeah. But I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? The tower does
Yeah, the
come up.
tower's up. Yeah, that's nice.
The only issue is that Blaple is driven off his lumber camp right now.
He should have put those good wills back earlier. That's more wills.
And meanwhile, on this side, okay, so Morty is just going for skirm defense at this point. He's got 4 skirms with both the upgrades, so he has fletching and armor. But then, yeah, I mean, that single scout from Bomberman should be able to take down the skirms. Doomster is...
Blaster is going to his castle age now, and Doomster still has 7 or 8 archers in his base. Sorry, 7 archers in his base.
Yeah, and I mean, Doomster does have quite a bunch more inside his own base.
Yeah, who would have ever thought Attila was going to beat Morty? I was telling
Yeah,
you
and I
yesterday
mean...
Doomster would buy Instagram faster than Morty would buy Attila. But it looks like Attila is wiping Morty.
So, I mean, Morty does get his second range up finally at around 20 or 21 minutes in. And Morty will lose one more villager here.
Doomster is staying in Blaple's base. I mean, you can't really leave anyways. How many archers does he have at home? Instagram over 12 archers versus
and
Doomster.
we have a battle elephant from Blaple, by the way. We've got a couple more actually. That's what 3 battle elephants for Blaple.
But they love battle elephants. They can't chase archers anymore.
Yeah, I
That's
think.
not a good play.
I mean, it's not about chasing, right? It's just 7 battle elephants really. So how much micro can Doomster do over here? I mean, he can just pull them back inside his base.
Then he got 3 more wills for that. Yeah, man. This is just.
And
it's just disheartening to look at.
I think Morty is completely dead right now. Because we have Attila with his archers, he hasn't been able to quick wall. Not that it would matter, of course, because we've got the archers from Attila anyway. And they have just found the gold.
I think Instagram won that fight against Doomster, by the way.
Yeah, so there we go. Morty just calls
Morty was easy.
So
yeah, Morty is not happy.
And so everybody else, it's Castle Age. Unfortunately, that's the game as well.
I mean, Blaple must not be happy as well because looking at where I was, Morty just seems to be tilted. And Blaple was like, I have knights, I can kill this army, we can try and get back into the game.
Possibly. Like, I think the issue was that once Morty realized that they had found his gold, there was nothing to save him. Because he was running out of the gold anyway.
Look at Doomster's going for Cav Archers, by the way, we missed that.
Instagram did move forward. We missed that as well.
Oh, Instagram won a fight against Doomster. Instagram killed one of Doomster's armies.
Yeah, Doomster does not have any army at this point.
Yeah, because he's switching into Cav Archers. 4-range Cav Archers.
Ah, okay. Yeah, right. I can see them in the queue. So, yeah.
Yeah, man. Attila played out his mind. Like I said, you cannot scoff at Attila. Attila plays better than Bomber on certain days. He's absolutely insane on some days.
You did say that
yesterday. You can see that. He beat Morty. Beat Morty.
Honestly, it was the great communication that these guys had.
I can't understand that. He beat Morty. I mean, sure, you could say Bomberman helped, but he beat Morty.
No, but then you also had Blaple on Morty's side, right, as a pocket. So the fact that Attila plus Bomberman managed to beat Morty plus Blaple itself is a pretty big thing.
Yeah, I don't know where it went wrong. The draft went off so well. He took two sheep. I guess he just didn't ball. He just didn't.
Yeah.
Now, what was his feudal time? 1 second. Let me just check Morty's feudal time. 1241. Okay, so maybe that was a little bit late for Drush Flush. Wow.
You know what?
Actually, wow.
Blapley did not
very
really
shocked.
make any military at all. I mean, he made 8
Yeah, I'm
compared to
actually very
Bomberman
shocked.
7, so the numbers are similar. But then we never really saw Blapley, doing any sort of damage to Bomberman or Attila or whatever. Like, they were defensive from the start. The Trash did quite a lot of work for Morty, but I mean, apart from that, once Attila managed to, take out the Drush, there was nothing stopping him from going forward. And
Just complete domination.
yeah,
That's all that game was. There was not a moment in which Stackers had a chance.
exactly. So yeah,
Yeah,
GG's
fantastically well
guys,
played.
and congratulations to Team Agent who will now move into the loser bracket finals where they will face three-man Saw. I believe the game is supposed to be played tomorrow, so good luck to both the teams, by the way, on that. And whichever team wins the finals of the loser bracket will go up against Team Archivist for the finals of the Sultans Cup. We've got Stackers X who
By the way, I just
effectively.
noticed something funny.
Mhm.
Doomster lamed Blable's sheep,
Yeah.
but Bomberman didn't take his own sheep.
Wait, what? Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they just suspected that Bomberman was lamed, and Doomster decided to counter lame.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Just like I'm speechless. I can't believe that Morty fell off so easily. 3-0 agents to Stackers. I thought it would be like 3-2. Outclassed. Just outclassed. Nothing else to say.
And yeah, this effectively means that we've got Stackers X who have finished fourth in the tournament, which means they will get some prize money. I believe it's 1500 rupees. So congratulations to you guys. And
Stackers entered this tournament as favorites.
I mean, they were the top seed team, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
I had been saying this from the start. They went for a lot of greed over there. Morty plus Blapley meant that they couldn't really afford a third player. I mean, I'm not insulting Instagram or whatever, but I think instead of Blapley, who I believe was a 14 pointer, if they had gone for somebody who was say maybe two 12-point players, it might have sort of given them a better chance against the Agent.
I mean, you also have to factor in availability. Like, there
Yeah, fair
weren't
enough.
many players available anyways.
Fair enough. And I mean, apart from the fact, it's great that we have somebody like Instagram playing in a tournament, and they did manage to reach the semi-finals. So, yeah, honestly, I hope Instagram can.
Gravity is jubilant in chat. He's just shitposting everywhere.
Sorry, who?
Gravity. Attila
Yeah.
the Magnificent to the Northern Skies, Attila the Magnificent. But Tota is the next Quatemok, Eagle Warrior of Team Agent. Fantastically well played from Agents, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm looking at Archivist right now, and if Bomberman and Attila can play against Purpleman Mastermind, I mean, Bomberman will be against Nitro, so my bad. If Attila and Doomster can play against Bomberman and Mastermind, yeah, then definitely looks like a tough matchup for like Archivist. If you're looking at three-man Saw, we have.
But no, we still have, we still have the game versus three-man Saw, right? So depending on how
So
that
it'll be
goes, we
like
can.
Ludcore versus Attila if you're lucky, or Ludcore versus Doomster if you're unlucky.
They actually have Alpha Omega in the team as well, so it could still, be a factor where Alpha Omega plays in place of that core gamer. I don't know. Because I haven't actually seen him play in this tournament yet.
If I talk to, based on my chats with Dranzer, I think Alpha likes to play Pocket.
Ah, okay. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man. Instagram well played,
yeah,
well tried.
exactly. I
Morty
was
seems to have
coming on to that.
coached you very well. Honestly, Morty coached you very well. I know it seems like you're doing stupid stuff, but honestly, that was your best shot. There's no other way you could have competed, and the best way to make a game like competitive is to make it messy.
Exactly.
And Morty seems to have coached you very well on like how to make those games messy. Try and targeting the higher best ranked players to just like mess them up. Try and buy enough of time for like Morty and Play to be able to do the rest. It's just unfortunate that it didn't work out this time.
Yeah, exactly. And again, another thing, we have the next tournament which will be announced during the finals of the Sultans Cup. That tournament, I genuinely hope that you do take part in it. Whoever else is eligible as per the rules that will be announced in due time. Should be pretty interesting over there as well. Especially considering the fact that he's got coaching from Morty, by the way. So, yeah, this is the loser bracket, right? So, unfortunately, Ranklan is out, by the way. Happy Poor. So, Agent P will not be playing any more games. Although I do hope he'll be playing in the next tournament. And yeah, let me just update the brackets, by the way.
So look what Ranzis says. Land Clan beat Agent, and then Agent went into the loser bracket.
Yeah.
Land Clan lost to Stackers, and then Stackers lost to Agent. How did Land Clan beat Agent? I need to see those games again.
No, because in those games, No Chance was playing for Land Clan in I think two of the games.
No Chance's plays were fantastic when I saw Land Clan's games. But even then, like, then how did they lose? They lost to Stackers.
Wait, which team?
Land Clan. They lost to Arquebus in winners bracket or lost to Stackers?
Land Clan lost to Agent in the loser bracket. So Land Clan beat them initially in the winner
Land
bracket.
Clan in the winners bracket.
Yeah, so Land Clan in the winners bracket, they beat Stackers X. Then they went against 3-Man Saw, which they lost. So they went into the loser bracket.
So Stackers and the Land Clan are separate right now. So yeah.
Yeah, and so this is what the brackets look like right now. We have the finals of the loser bracket between the 3-Man Saw and Teen Agent. Dranza's in the chat. So by the way, are you guys gonna play tomorrow? We've got Bomberman also in the chat, I believe, and Doomster, of course. So yeah, depending on when these guys play, we should be able to cast them as soon as they are sent to me. And after that, yeah, definitely we'll have the finals. That should be a lot of fun. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, I guess this is today's stream done over here. And thanks for joining in, man. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah, man, I had a lot of fun. These games are pretty fun to cast.
Yeah, and thanks to all the guys in the chat as well. Nice to see you so active. Usually it's you who's busy in the chat, so I've taken you in the casting team now. And
yeah, no, I mean, the Black Cells is there to comment on everything. Like they have a full voice chat that they'll talk about the game. So, yeah, it's always live, of course.
Yeah, same.
GG's
exactly. GG's guys.
Well played from Stackers, but I guess Agents just completely outclassed them. So yeah, 3-0 for Agents, 3-0 in another semi-final. Let's hope the finals are a little more competitive than this.
Yeah, I do assume they will be. I mean, whether it is Arquebus versus 3-Man Saw or Arquebus versus Teen Agent, I do expect those sets to, go to the end. I mean, the finals will be a best of 7, right?
Yeah.
So I do expect it to, go at least like 6 games. Let's see.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Happy.
Yeah,
will the finals be?
Attila played out of it.
Definitely, yeah. And yeah, Happy. Will the finals be streamed live? We have to talk to both the teams.
Probably not. If I know Nitro, he doesn't like live streamed games. He's just not comfortable with them. So maybe not. Like if I know Nitro well enough. So yeah, there's that.
Honestly, it depends, right, on what the players are comfortable with. All the players, I honestly want all of them to play at their top. So if somebody is not comfortable playing live, then fair enough. At the end of the day, it's the competition that matters, right? And yeah, so GG's guys. Good night. We should hopefully have the finals of the loser bracket, the recordings, I mean, tomorrow. So let me see when I can call them. Should hopefully be on Friday night or Saturday night, depending on my plans. So yeah, GG's guys, and good night. I will let me see who's streaming. So maybe I can just trade someone.
John Slow, Dracon,
Well,
T
John
West.
Snow does not mention us, so well, for that matter, neither does Mem TV. So yeah.
You can host T West, who's trying to code Tetris in AOE 2.
Wait, who?
T West, T West.
Uh, what's his exact nick? Is it T
Kanye
West?
underscore T West.
Okay, yeah, found him. Fair enough. Let's raid him then. Ah, he's got. Okay. He's posting some code. Looks like I don't know
Yeah,
which
he's
ID
trying
is
to make
this.
Tetris in AOE 2.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, let's give him a nice surprise. So yeah, GG's guys. Good night. See you guys when the finals are live.
Oh, hello there, Gasiak.